You are watching Area DMG.
And we're gonna start the panel soon. I do have a request from you guys that if someone is, I thought I heard someone say no. So if someone asks a question, if we're answering it, or if we're talking, or if someone's talking, please don't shout out. Please don't call out while someone's talking. It's rude, and you don't want someone to do it to you. So just don't. Be polite. Treat others as you want to be treated. I love you, Erik. Okay. Anyway, so. You guys are here for the 7 Deadly Sins panel, yeah? Just to be sure, you guys aren't here for 7 Mortal Sins, right? 2 completely different shows.
That has been so confusing.
I know! Oh my gosh, people, I don't even know, is it a hentai or an ecchi?
It's ecchi.
It's an ecchi show. Okay, so many people think that 7 Deadly Sins is 7 Mortal Sins, and it's not. So every time I'm like, oh yeah, it was Merlin in 7 Deadly Sins, they're like, oh no, I haven't seen that. And I'm like, no. Oh, and to clear up the confusion right here and now, because it bugs us too, no, it is not season 2, it's the OVA on Netflix. Don't ask us why they listed it as season 2, we have no control over that. Blame Netflix! Alright, 7 Deadly Sins. Who are you, good sir, and who do you play?
I play Gowther, the goat sin of lust.
And I play Merlin, the sin of gluttony. Sweet! Who has questions? Boom.
So, I'm curious. Have you guys read the manga? Do you know what happens with your characters?
No, I just picked up the first volume recently, so I'm going to get through that. And everybody comes up to me and goes, "You're such an ass in the manga." I don't know what I did.
What? Your backstory and why you guys did is awesome.
Yeah, no, I don't even know what my character's sin is yet.
You-
I've just been watching the anime.
Merlin's
That's it.
the only person whose sin isn't known yet.
What?
Merlin's the only one whose sin isn't known
Yeah, I
yet.
thought she was gluttony.
No, but we don't know why she's given
why
that.
she earned this.
Oh, I see. I was like, what?
Yeah. So I don't know why Gowther has earned his sin. I don't know why I've earned the ire of so many fans.
First off, I would love to know how you, Gowther, became lust.
Yeah.
I want to know how Gowther became
the
lust.
goat sin of lust. That's the animal that should not go with the sin.
I know.
That is the wrong combination.
I mean, but the boar sin is that's pretty good for gluttony.
That makes sense.
It totally makes sense.
I think like Farm Boy when I think goat sin of lust. Hey, I'm a goat sin.
Whatever floats your boat, Erik, you know. No, but I have not read the manga, so don't spoil anything, please. I have not read the manga. All I know about what hasn't been shown in the anime is I know a little bit about Escanor, and I know that...
Yeah, nice introduction to him in the OVAs.
Yes,
yeah.
Little, tiny little one. And I know that he has a thing for Merlin, that's all I know. That's all I know. But you know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it, and people are gonna hate me for it. Okay, so I'll admit my OTP of the show is Bon and Elaine.
Yeah!
But I think Bon and Merlin would make a hot couple too. I think they would. I mean, come on. They both show their midriffs. It works perfectly. They color coordinate perfectly.
Baby, kiss my belly button with your belly button.
Abs for days. Abs and boobs for days.
Doesn't Gowther show his midriff too?
Gowther does show his midriff. He does the waiting outfits.
Gowther's adorable. Okay, so
Yes.
Who's your OTP in the show?
Oh, good.
Be careful.
Honestly,
Don't you dare say Meliodas and Elizabeth.
no, I was gonna say King and Diane. Probably.
Oh!
It's just too.
Yes. Oh, that's too darn cute.
Yeah.
I adore Erica and Max
Yes.
as Deanne and King. They're absolutely amazing. One of my favorite. See, the thing about this show is we always like the shows that we're part of most of the time. We love this show. This show is so good. I love the show. I was not expecting it to be this popular.
No, I mean, I guess it's the Netflix aspect of it, but I know I've been signing more Seven Deadly Sins things than anything else.
Totally. It's awesome. It's so badass. I love it. So I want to ask you guys a question really quick. Who has not seen Seven Deadly Sins? Okay, a couple of you. Okay, all right. Chill. Chill. So, the basic plot of Seven Deadly Sins is Eric.
This is a lovely bus you threw me under. So basically, the Seven Deadly Sins were these great knights in this world. What is the world called? Like the...
The kingdom. Britannia.
Britannia, yeah. So...
Like pretend.
Yeah. It's about as clever as unobtainium in Avatar. So these were 7 holy knights of the order, and they were like top-ranked knights. Each had committed a sin and was branded with an animal in their past, and they were the most powerful knights. Some calamity happened that they were blamed for in the first episode, and they all dispersed. I think there was like 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah.
There was a 10-year gap, and then Elizabeth comes across a pub run by Meliodas, and she doesn't know it's him at first because anime gotta.
And he's a kid.
Yeah, he's a kid.
Well, he's not a kid. He looks like a kid.
There's a sign in the pub of all the 7 deadly sins, a wanted poster for each of them, hand-drawn, and he looks very different than his, and Gowther looks very different from his, so it's a nice bit of misdirection.
Yeah.
So he introduces himself as Meliodas after saving her, saying, I am on the hunt for the 7 deadly sins. She says, I am too. I need to prove the corruption in my... In our government, there's a lot of corruption going on, so I need them to help me with that.
The rest of the Holy Knights have basically taken over the kingdom, and the king is on his deathbed, essentially. So Elizabeth, the Princess Elizabeth and Meliodas basically go in search of the 7 deadly sins, and along the way, they find them, and some of the sins have some tension between them, some of them don't. The 7, what is king again?
King is sloth.
I thought because Deanne's envy. I don't know why, I always think Deanne, it doesn't matter. So King has a personal grudge against Bond for very good reasons, but at the same time, King's a little punk. I mean, it's true, come on. We love King, but he's a little punk at the same time. Although I want his pillow so bad.
Yeah.
I
will cuddle with that every night.
I know, right? And you can float on it. It's awesome. And then it can turn into a spear, and it's awesome. Anyway.
BA weapons.
Oh, it's so good. Anyway, so there's a bunch of other fun characters in it. So it's a great show for those of you who haven't seen it. And it's the first complete season is on Netflix. It's also on DVD now. So, which is awesome.
Blu-rays you can get at the I saw them at the exhibit hall.
Oh, nice! And there are 4 OVA episodes, but again, it's listed as season 2. It's not season 2. Again, we had no say in that. Anyway,
it's a lead up to season 2. It's just to bridge the gap between, and season 2 should be coming out in January.
Yeah. Well, wait, from Japan.
From Japan. We're the last to know about anything.
Yeah.
So once it's released, licensed, translated, written, adapted, then we get the email and they'll be like, hey, this is what's going on.
I'm gonna see if I can talk amongst yourselves. Do we have any more? So questions? Do we have any questions? You pick someone, Eric.
Okay. Oh boy. I will pick. This person has been raising their hand all day.
So you had mentioned that you didn't know why goat was the thing for there.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the mythology of Pan or satyrs?
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I like when they go the extra mile with that kind of thing.
And she was also raising her hand just.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say, have you met a goat?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Other questions? Sailor Jupiter.
What's your no TP?
My note.
Because you immediately said that you feel like no. Diane.
Well, no, It's not that I don't like Meliodas and Elizabeth. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby girl. I'm sorry. I can't stand Elizabeth. Sir Meliodas! Sir Meliodas! Sir Meliodas! Sir Meliodas! Sir Meliodas. It's like, even Erica Harlicker, who plays Elizabeth, says the same thing. She's like, she says the same thing over and over again. But she rocks as her. So, what's my no TP? It's not that there are no TP. They are actually very cute together. But what's a no TP?
I don't know.
Vaughn and that holy night girl?
Yeah! That's what I was thinking. Vaughn and Jericho.
Yeah.
No. Jericho, get the hell out of the way. One thing you ladies should know, and gentlemen, doesn't matter, Vaughn is mine. Vaughn is my anime boyfriend. Nope.
I think that's...
The whole cast, and Eric can back me up on this, the whole cast knows this already. I've made it pretty damn clear.
I think y'all
For
have to
now.
wait.
He's just so pretty. He's just so gosh darn pretty. And Ben Diskin rocks as him. So it's awesome. So the whole cast is, I love the whole cast.
Yeah.
The whole cast is absolutely amazing.
It's a great group of people.
There was a lot of...
Christina V is Hawk.
Hawk is like the best character
I
in the entire
cannot
show.
stop laughing at every time she does pee-pee trots.
I love
It's hard to say. It's hard to say really
It
fast.
is, it is.
Pee-pee trot, pee-pee trot, pee-pee trot, pee-pee trot, pee-pee trot. Oh my god.
One of my favorite lines is at the end where he's like, where Bond's like, by the way, why are you so smart? I know. Oh my god, Hawk, you are so cute. Oh my god, so Funimation gave me the box sets of Seven Deadly Sins along with a stress ball Hawk. But it's so tiny, I'm like... Okay, here's another question. You choose someone.
Okay, up front here.
What were your guys' favorite kinds of scenes from the show to do or to see other people doing?
Ooh.
I think my favorite scene to do was when I'm interrogating everybody. They're all partying around after joining them, and I'm revealing everybody's secrets. I love that scene. And I just especially love my interaction with Hawk. I'm just like, why can a pig talk? I don't know. That's all.
That's the interesting thing about Gowther. He has no filter.
No.
No, he has no filter at all.
He's a doll, I think. He's emotionless. Yeah. I kind of consider him, I mean, this may be a controversial opinion, but I kind of consider him having Asperger's almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's very possible. Which do you like him better, with pink hair or with green hair?
Ooh, I like Alan Mode.
Ooh!
Ooh? What's going on? Yes, okay. That's good.
Okay, one sec.
Yes. Special surprise for you guys. What was your favorite scene or favorite line?
Oh god, I have too many of them. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure that this can really happen. Hold on. One sec.
Alright.
This is important, I promise.
You guys will enjoy this. I'll take a quick
Oh yeah, so favorite, okay, so...
Sorry.
Sorry. This is really exciting. Okay, so... I have a ton because I have a favorite scene. I have a ton of favorite scenes. One of my favorite scenes is when Meliodas and Bond see each other. And then Deanne's just like, Okay, so...
That was...
So I'm... What is that? Okay, alright, so... I can't believe I'm able to do it. But... Christina V has given me permission to call her really quick. So she can say a line as Hawk for you guys. Alright, hold on. Shh. Gotta be able to hear her. Hold on. She's a busy girl, so...
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully I can get reception down here.
I don't know.
Hi, Christina. Can I put you on speakerphone? Is that okay? Okay, 1 second. Everybody say hi, Christina. Hi, Christina. There's a lot of people here, Christina, and they're very excited, and we all just squealed over Hawk. So would you be would you be able really quickly to say one of Hawk's catchphrases or a line from Hawk for us, please, loudly and clearly? My personal favorite is "You're Sir Hawk," something like that, right?
The order.
And we were also just talking about how Erik is so impressed with your
Piggy trots. Like,
your piggy trots.
Saying that so fast is so incredible.
Is that Mike? No, that's Erik.
It's Erik.
Erik Gowther.
How are you?
So anyway, we love you, Christina. Everybody, we love you, Christina.
We love
Thank you, Chris. We are in Denver, Colorado at Nan Desu. We love you, Christina. Thank you so much for taking the time. We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. I'll talk to you later, my love. Okay, bye.
Samsung as Christina V.
Yes! We got reception down here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of my favorites. I'm trying to think of what else. I love that Merlin has more screen time in the OVAs because it just proves that she's a badass. So but also there's just so much fun in that show. I'm trying to remember other lines and stuff because there's just so. Oh yes, I have a favorite. I'm sorry, it's another Bond line, but well, it's not even just because he's hot. It's because like he also has some of the best line deliveries in that show.
Ben is amazing.
Ben is amazing.
I've never seen a character of his that he couldn't make me crack.
I know, right? It's ridiculous. Like I have two. They're just very short. One is at the very end during the battle, and he's like, "Great job, guys! Way to show who's boss around here." And then he like gets chopped in half or something. And then in the background story of him and Elaine, when he's climbing up the tree, and she like blasts him off, and you just hear the "Oh shit!" So funny. And Brianna Knickerbocker, who plays Elaine, she is like my very blonde, twisted sister from another mother, like twisted sister. She and I are into the same stuff. Like she's this perky, bubbly blonde chick, and you think she'd be into Barbies and unicorns, and we're so not. Well, I mean we are, but we're also into the dark stuff too. So it's really funny. Anyway, more questions. More questions. Is it your turn to pick somebody?
I guess so.
You do it.
You're gonna pick this guy.
Yes, I was going to do it.
So they asked, what's your favorite scene? What's your least favorite scene?
When you see Bond with the Holy Night Girl?
No, because he's still hot.
I just rewatched it recently. I didn't know.
What is my least favorite?
When Hawk dies.
Hawk never technically dies.
He groots.
He comes back alive. That he
Hawk
does.
kind of groots.
And he's even cuter. He's a little baby. He's a little mini Hawk. That's why Bond says, "Why are you so small?" I don't know. Least favorite.
I can't, for the life of me, figure out
That's
one.
good.
You guys are really hung up on Hawk's death, aren't you? That's like too soon almost. I don't know. Like I mean, I'll be honest. Like I love the show. I'm not too much of an action person. So when there's non-stop action, I get a little bored. because I like more dramatic scenes. I like more character development as opposed to, you know, like the scene with, does Kyle play the fairy? I forgot his name.
I think Todd.
Oh, Hellbrand?
Yeah, Hellbrand.
Hellbrand.
No, it's not Todd. It's not Todd. It's Kyle. I'm pretty sure it's Kyle.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Well, we can text Kyle and find out. But I'm pretty sure that scene between King and Hellgrim is pretty brutal. Especially like when we find out that humans like tore the fairy's wings off and everything. That's so brutal. It's so brutal. I don't know. I don't think I have a least favorite.
Yeah, I think maybe it's just the fact that the last few episodes was just action after action after action.
Yeah.
It was just battle after battle, new boss.
Yeah, that can get a little old for me.
Yeah, like I like the action, I like the battles, I loved everything with it, but at some point I was just like, can we just have one episode in between?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay, who's got another question? Over here, a white hood with the ears.
Oh no, like, yeah.
It's okay, Eric has that effect on women.
What is your favorite friendship?
Favorite friendship?
Aww, I like these questions.
Yeah. I think it's Bond and Hawk. I think just Bond.
Please teach me your ways,
Yes,
master. Oh my god. I love when at the very end he's like, what does he say? He's like, you're just a stupid little piggy. And Hawk's like, what?
Oh,
Sorry. It's like, wow, dick. Okay, let's see. Favorite friendship.
This is a very positive show.
I love it. No, I had it. Oh, you know what? I really like.
Use smaller words.
We're Googling something. It's gonna. Wait.
It's coming.
Wait.
Reception.
Who are you looking for?
Thank you. One of them is Meliodas and Gilthunder, actually, because they're fighting against like the whole show, but then at the end they're like, oh no, we're best buddies.
That seed that they planted when he was, that passphrase that he said. Just that twist at the end, I was like, that was a brilliant execution. That was so good.
Such a good show. Hawk and Meliodas, like that's pretty good. Elizabeth and Hawk, I think that's adorable. How about you? Do you have a favorite?
Well, like I said, Bond and Hawk, that's my favorite friend.
Not you.
You? I'm looking down, I don't know where you're looking. I'm not even paying attention to you anymore. You're just throwing me under the bus.
She is. What? So what's your favorite friendship?
I think Vaughn and King.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bond and King. There's so much hostility between the two of them.
But that makes it so good.
It does. It really does.
And
It's a very
it's
good
such
friendship.
a layered friendship.
It is. It's also really probably awkward for King for both of them because it's like, yo, bro, you were my comrade, but then like we left, and then you fell in love with my sister, and then. I thought you were the death of her. I thought you killed her, or I thought you were responsible for her death. Wait,
Development from it.
yeah, that's true. Very true. There's just a lot of history.
Yeah.
Okay, who's got another question? Sir with the horns.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I actually got a little bit of a request in this question. As your characters, what would you do if you actually came across each other?
Well, I'd ask for some new armor. I kind of lost the old one, I'm sorry.
I'm just curious as to how you pull off that outfit.
It's very tight, I will admit.
And how do you keep your girls from falling out? Just curious. God, I could tell you guys about. No, I can't because he's filming, unfortunately. But I will say that there was a very funny bomb that I left for Ben Diskin in the OVA, and it's very dirty. and it's really funny, and it's very appropriate. I'm sure you guys, for those of you who have dirty minds like we do, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together. It's in one scene where they're about to, they're not about to fight against each other, but it's where Bond and Meliodas are about to battle in the OVA. It's about the shocker. Anyway, going on. So, do we have another question? Yes.
What would you do if you came across the characters you play in real life?
In Seven Deadly Sins?
Yeah.
Girl, what's your workout program? Share.
Magic. I don't know. I'd probably just ask him what his favorite book is.
Aww.
Or he got his glasses, because I really like his glasses.
Yeah. It's precious. You should cosplay as Gowther. You should totes cosplay as Gowther.
I've only ever cosplayed as one of my characters once.
Who was it?
Who was it?
Alibaba.
Oh! Another fantasy magical show. Do we have any questions in the back? I don't want to ignore you guys. I see a hand. Hello, hand. Yes, you.
Hello.
Hello.
I just want to know, how much do you want to eat Bond's food? Because it looks awesome.
Bond's what?
Food. It's cooking.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You were going another direction there. You were going
It's not even that. I was like, what does that matter? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. He cooks. I'm sorry.
It doesn't just look pretty.
I know, it doesn't just look pretty. He cooks.
I'm sorry, you said Bond and 8. My brain just went.
It just went to a dirty place. No. It honestly didn't. I was like, what does he have to do with food? Oh, that's right. He cooks.
Yeah, I would love to try that.
I would love to try Bond's food. You don't expect that because he has no fat on him. So it's like, do you eat at all? It's like, come on. But no, I would love to try Bond's food. Love to try Bond's food. Yes.
What would happen if Alibaba met Merlin?
If Alibaba met Merlin.
I'm not familiar with Alibaba, so I know it's from Moggy.
Very optimistic. He wants to lead his people because he saw the downtrodden of them, and he captures dungeons. So he likes treasure. Did Merlin like treasure?
No.
No?
She likes science.
Excuse me!
Pitch there.
I got sick a couple weeks ago, and ever since then I've been able to reach that pitch.
That's not how it should work, you know.
That's amazing. Anyway, I think Merlin's always up for an adventure because she's Merlin, and I mean, as long as to be honest with you, as long as there's something in it for her.
Yeah, I see Merlin has a little bit of an ulterior motive from what I've seen.
Oh yeah, she's not, I don't think she's evil, I don't think she's malicious, but I do think that she's very much, I'm a busy woman, I need this to benefit me somehow.
She's got an agenda.
Right, yeah, exactly. Also, another good friendship, Merlin and Arthur.
Yes.
Yeah, Merlin and Arthur, that's really good.
Yeah.
Doesn't Zach play Arthur?
Little baby Zach.
Oh, Zach Aguilar, who played Genos in One Punch Man.
I almost said Zach Allison.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, Zach, who plays Genos in One Punch Man, is also the voice of Arthur in Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the more you know! Okay, more questions. In the front.
Okay, so what are like some fun stories or coincidences that happened while you were working on doing
On Seven Deadly Sins?
Seven Deadly Sins?
Some fun coincidences.
Hmm.
Well, I can't say it's a coincidence that happened during, but I can say that Seven Deadly Sins kind of launched my my long-running train of working with Chris Kaysen on every project he's done. And that's been an interesting coincidence because I worked with him on Seven Deadly Sins, then we went to Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, then we went to One Punch Man, then we went to Asterisk War, and then we went to Occultic 9. So it's been just a constant train, and Seven Deadly Sins kind of started that off. So it was my first time working with him. I only ever met him a couple of times before at conventions, and it's been a great friendship ever since.
I don't know about a coincidence, but something that was fun is that I didn't have to audition for that show. They just cast me as Merlin, and that's probably one of the best compliments ever. So, because I'm like, I mean, it's Merlin. She's not only a legendary character, but she's sexy as hell, and she's a badass, and she's magical. She's like the ultimate magical girl. Oh no. So yes, I don't know. As far as fun, and I mean, the whole cast is just a bunch of people that I work with constantly. So they're always a lot of fun to work. We have a bunch of, let's see. I'm not going to remember everybody. We have Erik Kimerer. We have Ben Diskin. We have Erica Mendez. We have Bryce Pappenbrook. Thank you. We have Erica Harlicker. We have Max Middleman. We have Ray Chase. We have Robbie Damon. We have, oh my God, we have all three troublemakers in that show. The three of them are troublemakers.
Good work for them.
Yeah.
We do a lot of improv together and streaming together. If you see one, you'll see the others.
That's true. Kyle McCarley's in it. Kyle Abear's in it. Who else?
Everybody is on.
Julianne Taylor? No, she plays Elizabeth's sister. I don't remember. Anyway, fun cast. Full fun cast.
And I did have another coincidence.
Yes.
Somewhat sort of a coincidence, but when I auditioned for the show, I actually didn't audition for Gowther. I originally auditioned for Meliodas. And the funny thing with Meliodas is that he is voiced in Japan by Yuki Kaji. And to date, I have done 6 Yuki Kaji roles. And so, like everybody, I think the casting director at Bang Zoom, really is in on that joke. She always wants me to be a Yuki Kaji character, but I auditioned for that role and didn't get that one. Later, they just kind of gave me Gowther, and that was really cool to be a part of because I love deadpan humor, and his scratches that itch like no other.
Especially, I remember in the first season of the last episode where it's right after Hawk dies, and Gowther says, well, he died for nothing, basically, or something like that. I don't remember. And Bond's like, what? And he like starts to charge for him, and Merlin's like, hold on.
And Gowther's just like, I'm so confused. What's
What did I say?
But what's funny is that now Bryce has his own Yuki Kaji repertoire because that was his second one. His first one was Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan. So he and I are going to have a little battle to see who can get the more Yuki Kaji.
What's that show about?
I don't know.
I never heard of that show. Never heard of that show at all.
Titans, did they attack
I think it's the sequel to Remember the Titans.
Oh, yeah. We all just want to be friends.
Yeah, I can't follow the story progression.
That's a joke, by the way. I play Annie in Attack on Titan, so that's a joke. Anyway, more questions. Green shirt.
What was your Meliodas voice when you auditioned?
Yes, I would like to know that too.
Oh God.
No pressure.
I think it was just similar to what I did with my other Yuki Kaji roles. Okay. So it was like, yep, I'm Captain Meliodas, all right.
Aww.
This is my pub, the Boar Hat. Yeah, so very high-pitched nasal.
I think we can all agree that one of the best characters in the entire show, are we ready for this? Hawk's mom.
Yes.
Mommy! Oh my God, so cute. That was a terrible impression of Christina, but it's so, yes. Yeah, Melly, that sounds good. That sounded good.
Thank you.
Meliodas.
Bryce kills it though, and I'm very happy to be Gowther. If I watched the show through and I didn't know it was a Yuki Kaji character, I'd be like, yeah, please give me Gowther.
I can't stop thinking about the scene where it's the episode where they find Deanne and the little gremlin things, little demon things.
Yeah.
And Meliodas is like, now, squeeze your boobs. Now jump up really high. And Elizabeth's like, I can't. He's like, there's the real one. So funny.
How did they make something so blue and crass as stealing panties something so clever as
Wait, did you take my underwear? So funny. All right, more questions. Do we have any questions all the way in the back?
All the way there.
If you had to eat Meliodas' food, would you?
If I had to, if that's a question, if I had to, if there's nothing left, no.
I'm Merlin, I can create my own food. So, just saying.
Do I even need to eat?
I don't know, do you?
I don't know.
You're making, ooh, I have a fun story about you. So, a couple years ago, Erik auditioned for this contest called AX Idol, where, but there's a fun story behind this. There's a fun story behind this. So, Erik
do not!
You have a catchphrase. You have a catchphrase, and it honestly, the moment he did it, every girl in the room lost their you-know-what. And I want you to do it for everybody.
Yeah!
Wait. Would you be able to do it? Are you okay with doing it?
Yes.
I need a volunteer.
Oh,
Becca, will you come up here, please? Thank you.
So to set the scene, this is a scene from Vampire Night. I forget his name, it was the Black
Zero?
No, Kaname.
Kaname. I played Kaname in this scene, and it was Kaname and the girl, I forget her name. Yuki.
I'm
And
such a nerd.
I'm glad I have you here as my glossary. So he looks to Yuki after she kind of stepped out of bounds and goes, "What are you doing out here with a bunch of level E vampires? You're a bad girl."
That's Erik's catchphrase. Every time you see him, just be like, "What's your catchphrase?"
God
Erik?"
dang it.
It was in 2010. You will not let that go.
Never!
It wasn't even my role. It was.
I know, it was not your role, but you said it
Erik
so
Kimerer?
well. No, it was Ezra's.
Ezra Weiss, yeah.
It was Ezra Weiss's character. But it doesn't matter, you still sound hot saying it, baby, am I right? Alright, more questions. Yes, sir, right there.
What's the voice that you wanted to do the most that you haven't been able to?
Harley from Batman. That's my dream role. I've already gotten one dream role, and that's Sailor Neptune. Harley's my second.
What would the voice sound like?
What's the matter, Mr. J? Don't you want to rev up your Holly?
Very good. I can hear Harley, and it's very unique.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not like.
Cast me, Erik, because you have that power.
Yes. I mean, I would love to do the Joker voice, but I would only ever do like a Mark Hamill impersonation. There's so many people.
Right. Yeah.
So I'd have to probably spend some time in my room, like Heath Ledger, coming up with a new Joker, like try and come up with like an old 50s gangster style Joker.
Is that the role, or do you have another role?
I have a role that I would love to do. It will never be done.
What is
I'll
it?
never be able to get to voice it.
What is it?
Link from Legend of
Legend of
Zelda.
Zelda?
Thanks to that god-awful 80s cartoon, he will never see another voice actor.
What's the matter, princess?
Well, excuse me, princess.
You know what?
And you know what's funny? Here's another coincidence. In Hyrule Warriors, Yuki Kaji voiced Link.
Here's the thing. I as much as I would love to hear Link have a voice, at the same time, he's so iconic for not having a voice. So it would be.
Can I just do the shouts? That's all I really want to do.
Yes.
Do the shouts. Do the shouts.
Yeah.
I love it. Every time I do reactions like that in video games, that's what I think of Link. So.
I same here, like all my.
I can't read that. What does that say?
10 minutes left.
10 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't have my glasses are here, and I'm too lazy to put them on. You choose someone.
Yes, questions. Down here with the calls.
I was wondering what, this was more of a Gowther specific question. I was wondering your reaction and your feeling to the scene when he transforms into that orphan boy's mother.
Oh my gosh, that was evil. This was in the OVA. Did you watch all 4 episodes?
I did, but not in a long time.
There was a scene where this little orphan boy comes up to Gowther and says, "You remind me of my mom." Like he calls him his mom. And Gowther and kid's like, "Do you want to play 7 Deadly Sins with me?" "But I am one of the 7 Deadly Sins." "Yeah, now you're getting it." And
You are so cute. He just gave me this adorable anime smile. He's just so precious.
I'm sorry, I'm embarrassing you.
I don't even know what happens in these panels.
I'm sorry.
I just go along for the ride with this one. But no, eventually he starts breaking down because like, "You just remind me of my mom, and she passed away a while ago, and I used to remember hearing her saying, 'Come home, Toby, for dinner,' or something." And then Gowther instantly transforms into her mother, into his mother, his past mother, to tell him that line. It's like, I didn't say that line. That was my voice behind that.
If you did, that'd be super talented.
Well, maybe that's what I do for Fisheye.
Oh, maybe.
Fisheye does transform. But
That's true.
it was evil. It was, I mean, I know he doesn't understand, he doesn't know any better, but I was just like,
Was
oh my
it
God.
evil or did he do it for
he
good
did, he did it for good intentions, but I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah,
go
that,
for-
but it wasn't, yeah.
Go for read a book, please. Read a book on
Just
child
nobody.
psychology,
I know,
please.
buddy, no, just you go sit in the corner. Sit in the corner.
Leave Gowther alone, he's so precious.
I know he is precious. He's a precious baby. He just doesn't understand. Okay, more questions. Do we have any over here in the back? I just don't want you guys to think we're forgetting.
Yeah, we
about
can't
it.
see.
Oh, all the way in the back.
Yes, I got you.
Will King and Deanna ever actually become a couple?
Well, I think technically they're starting to, aren't they?
Read the manga.
Read the manga!
Spoilers!
We never
Okay.
said
Damn it! Spoilers!
I will say though, nobody has spoiled it for me, but when they do come up to me and start yelling at me for what Gowther does in the manga, they say it has something to do with King and Diana.
What do you do?
I don't know! That's right! I don't know!
What did you do, Eric?
So apparently that touched the fans in a very
That
bad
way?
Yeah.
Damn it, Eric!
He actually does something pretty terrible.
So it must have been bad. I'm like, good God.
Guy. All right, more questions.
Yeah.
How about over here? Do we have any questions over here? And yes, hand. I can't see your face. I'm sorry. I'm short.
There's a lot of hands here, you know.
No, but there's no sleeve or yes, that hand. Yes.
How does Sailor Neptune and Merlin relate? Do you have any way of saying that?
Well, I think it's actually a very good question. Honestly, I think both women. I don't want to say they each have an agenda, but in a way they do. I think both women know what need to be done in certain situations, no matter what the sacrifice. And I think that they are willing to do that. You know, Merlin doesn't really care if 1,000 people have to die, if it saves the world entire, you know, or one person, doesn't matter. And, you know, Neptune obviously knows that in Sailor Moon S, you know, people have to die in order for the world to be saved. So in that aspect, I think they're alike. In other ways, I think Neptune's a little bit brighter than Merlin. Merlin's awesome. She's very sly, but personality-wise, I think they're a little different. I think Neptune's a little more sensitive than Merlin. I think Merlin's a tough chick, and I think she doesn't put up with any crap. Neptune doesn't put up with any crap either, but I think she's a little more emotional. So that's my comparison. So, yes.
How would Merlin and Annie Leonhardt relate?
Merlin and
Annie.
They wouldn't.
I mean, I think Merlin would be fascinated by Annie because Annie's a little cray-cray. But I think Annie would probably be a little annoyed by Merlin, but Annie's annoyed by everything and everyone. So I don't know if they would relate very well. I honestly don't. But that's a very good question. Someone who has not asked a question.
Pink. Pink sleeve.
How would you feel about Merlin's assistant? I forgot her name.
Vivian.
Yeah, Vivian. Like, how did you feel about her? Like, do you think she deserved what she got? Like, in a way?
You mean Vivian, my apprentice? Are we talking series or OVA? Because in the OVA, she got exactly what she deserved. Do you remember what she did to her in the OVA?
No.
Yes.
Well, see, in normal people's brains and heads, stalking is a bad thing. Stalking is a bad thing and should never be done. So when naughty little Vivian decided to stalk Gowther, I just kind of had to let her know that that's not okay. So what did I do? I cursed her. So anytime she thinks about Gowther, she's covered in pain. And nothing can stop it unless someone says the magical word. Do I think that was justified?
Absolutely.
Thank you. All the way in the back.
Have you ever tried arguing with two different voices, two different voice characters?
Have you ever tried what?
Arguing with two different voice
Arguing-
characters.
Oh.
Like with ourselves?
I mean, I do Rick and Morty impersonations all the time. I can't really do.
All I know from Rick and Morty is, what the hell did you do, Summer? That's all I know.
Well, geez, Rick, out of all the places you could take us, I mean, an anime convention really seems like one of the weird. Morty, I had to watch the anime, Morty. I just wanted to watch the anime. Yeah, but they put blue in my hair and made me all anime. It's I don't know what to do. Geez, Rick. So that's the extent of it.
I think the only characters that I can think of would be between two magical girls of mine, which are Kyoko and Merlin.
Yes.
And that would be like, I think that would be something like, so, you're a magical girl, huh? I am. But like, I think you're like the ultimate magical girl. Probably. So like, could I like fight you sometime? Bring it on. We have time for two really quick questions.
Tracer? Yeah.
Overwatch?
Overwatch, Tracer.
Yay! I got it!
Get with the times.
Alright, if you guys could voice any other character in the Seven Deadly Sins, who would it be and why?
Elaine. I would want to play Elaine. Yeah. Because Elaine's so gosh darn cute. She's tough, man. She's a tough little cookie.
What voice would you do for her?
You know, the thing is that when we record anime, we respect the original Japanese, so we kind of stick to their range and stuff. So it really wouldn't be any different than what Brianna did. But Bon, I love you. You know, something like that. Eric, what about you?
I already did my Meliodas earlier. I mean, that was definitely one I would love to do because he's the dragon sin of wrath, and I'm kind of got a dragon affinity, I'll admit.
Yeah,
Dragons. I like dragons. Honestly, though, maybe King.
Yeah.
I like King.
One of my favorite King lines, two favorite King lines, is the first scene where he shows up, where he's on his spear and he stabs Bon like right through the chest, and Bon's like, what? And he's just like, hey Bon, how goes? And I'm just like, dang, that's cool, bro. And then I love the scene where Deanne's like, do you want to go to the party with me? And he's like, what? Oh my, or I can't do it. Let me try again. It's, what? I can't do it. It's Max. Max is so good at it. So good at it. Okay, one last question. Right here.
If you guys had the powers of the characters in the Seven Deadly Sins, like Gowther and Merlin, what would you do with them?
Oh gosh.
Anything I wanted, darling. I'm Merlin. I can do whatever the F I want. I mean, she's Merlin, so...
I'd probably go into politics, honestly.
So, what do you have for the rest of the day, Eric?
I have Anna Mystery Science Theater 3000. Kyle Bear and I are in Video Room 1 at 6 or 6:30, I forget. We're doing a bunch of anime shorts that we're going to be riffing in the style of Mystery Science Theater. Some of them we've seen, some of them we haven't. Just going to be kind of a live reaction with you guys. We Googled the weirdest anime shorts and the worst dubs we could find. So...
I think for me, I have a 7 o'clock Attack on Titan panel tonight. And then tomorrow, signing at 1 o'clock with the same group. I think it'll be me, Dante, Jason, and Leah Clark. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah!
Thank you, my darlings. Thank you.